Hello, beautiful people.
Hello, wonderful friends.
We are back.
We are back on the Valentine Day.
Look at her. Exactly. Happy Valentine's Day. For everyone who has a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, or when you're single, also enjoy yourself because
Right.
self love is the most important part. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love others.
That's true. And happy to everyone. Today we are going to talk about maybe this day more and as Nadine last week mentioned, some juicy stuffs.
I want to kill myself. Before we hit record, I actually told Sarah, why did I have such a big mouth last week to say, oh my god, it will be juicy. I'm going to talk about my ideal time. Yeah, and now I'm sitting here. Oh shit, what actually should I say? Oh my god. Well, lessons learned. I'm not gonna talk so much anymore about next week's episode in order to have more creativity. Yeah, so we decided, as you know, to talk about ideal types, Valentine's experience or Valentine's Day experiences. And okay, I will gonna make it short and crisp. My Valentine's experience, honestly, I cannot even remember if I had something.
Really?
I mean, honestly, when I think back, when I dated, when I was young, full of hope, and maybe I got something for Valentine's Day from a crush or something. But when I think about my relationships, no, I don't think so because I had
Mhm.
like wonderful boyfriends who didn't care about Valentine's Day. They said like, "Oh, that's a commercial day," you know.
I'm laughing.
So okay, I would not say very German, but my boyfriends were like somehow very German. Also my Balkan boyfriends. Actually, they did not do Valentine's Day, but I got roses for the International Women's Day on the 8th of March. So
Okay,
maybe
nice.
that's like a cultural difference. I don't know. But that was really cool because I at first didn't expect it. And I think also that back then I hated Valentine's Day too, because for me, I had so much expectations on it.
Mhm.
Because you see how much they put emphasize on it. Oh, here's Valentine's Day. I mean, they're right, my ex boyfriends, right? That is a commercial day, like the
Right.
perfect marketing, okay?
That's true.
And but for me, I was so much influenced by this too, in the sense
Mhm.
of the big expectations. Now I want chocolate. Now I want a ring. Now I want a wellness spa weekend, whatever. Okay, flowers and stuff like that. So my expectations were really, really high too, and because of my own expectations, and they were not met because, I mean, we know every time all the expectations you have, no one can meet it. Okay, in the sense of I was so disappointed. So I started to really fucking hate Valentine's Day, literally.
Interesting.
And I really hate it. And I was like, oh, something is wrong with me. I'm still single. I'm still in these bloody situationships, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's for another episode why I was there because I love my independence too much. That's why no one had a chance actually to come to me. But I realized that during my time here in Korea and also the people I met here and talked, and just a teasing for any episode in the future. But I realized, okay, that's not about that. So I should not be like too concerned about it. And then I realized for this year, yeah, I remember it, but it's not like that I have any expectations or any. I literally, for me, it's kind of like a normal day because you show love to the loved ones every day, you know?
That's so nice. Yeah, that's so nice that you mentioned that. For me, about Valentine's Day, first I want to talk about my expectation. I just expect the one who I am in touch with or I'm in relationship with remembers me and reminds this day to me. I mean, just in a way that's sending something to me, even if it is like a postal card or something digitally. Okay, I don't mind something special.
So like a message or digital,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
sending,
yeah,
yeah,
just
thinking about you.
remembers me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah, that's
Hmm.
it. Okay, this is like very valuable for me. However, I had some experiences for Valentine's Day, like my exes or maybe sometimes when I was a student, so they gave me chocolates or some cute, stuffs. I received some gifts like that, or also like a special dinner, something, these
Nice.
things. Yeah,
That's
I had,
cool.
such experiences that I really liked and enjoyed. But in the end, for me, yeah, that's just the nature of it and how people react to this day is important for me. So yes, and I had really nice Valentine's Day experiences and memories that now that I'm talking, in my mind, I'm, just, yeah, remembering them. I remember even in Iran, so young generation, they do Valentine's Day. They have special, they try to have special plans. Not everyone, but mostly, I can say these days, they have special plans. So I had a very nice dinner with my ex there. And yeah, this is about my experience. However, I do believe that Valentine's Day or any other day that we call it actually doesn't matter when you are feeling that you're in love or not. So this is my
Right.
yeah. So what you said, every day we can express, we can show our love to the ones that we love, and it's not specifically planning on something. And sometimes this process and how we feel during maybe the months or the years that we are with someone in a relationship, or when we see someone immediately at some point, is more important than planning on specifically Valentine's Day. That is interesting that even in Germany some people believe it's something commercial, right? So yeah, this is my idea.
Oh my god, I
Yes.
totally agree. And also, while I'm listening to you, I'm actually like I'm not reminding. Sorry, that's the wrong word. Hang on. It's more like that I realized, also for myself, that I always expected something from them. Okay,
Yeah,
but also when I look at myself, did I actually ever did something for them? Okay,
good question. Yeah.
and I think I did. However, the feeling of expectations I had, it was always that they give me something. So
Nice.
not like I have to give them something too. So, oh my god, I actually don't talk so well about my past self, but it actually was like this because I never saw it like that. It was always like in this marketing and these kind of things that the guy needs to give you something first and or the crush or something, but it's actually BS. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just realized that. So, and I also need to learn. So, for some people, it might be shocking, but I also need to learn, especially in relationships and love relationships, that I also can go first, say something first,
Right.
because in terms of love interests and if I'm interested in someone, I'm actually a very shy person. I'm literally
I
shy.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, she can definitely. What kind of panic I'm getting, whatever. Anyway, so for me, it was always like, oh, if this other person comes first or shows affection first, I feel more secure to open up and be vulnerable and show it, right?
Yeah.
And it's actually contradictional from the past episode when I say, hey, men see me more as someone who's, yeah, very closed off or
Mm-hmm.
very strong or very confident and they get intimidated by it. Not everyone, but many. And then to hear this flip side, but actually behind this mask, I would not
Right.
say mask because it's my authentic self, right? But behind the scenes, let's say, I'm totally shy and wait and also insecure. And I rather waited that someone's chose affection first. Then I was okay, phew, he likes me too, then I can
Right.
be open more. And I really want to work on this to show affection also first, to text first, to say something first, to be more like the real confidence in this sense, okay? And of course, I will be still a bit shy and very vulnerable and very girly like, maybe, even I don't like to gender this way, you know that. But I really want to be more confident in this sense. And that's also what we talk about. So, also
Yes.
privately and not recording. But this is what I just realized while I was listening to you. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
so happy that you had such a good memories about this day
Yeah.
compared to me. But today I have a very wonderful memory. So it's so funny how different. How also
Right.
for me, Germany and the Balkan region, so Croatia, Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia Herzegovina, because I didn't have only German boyfriends, so that was like very interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, my goodness, it feels like them. Anyway.
Yeah, what you mentioned is very important, and I'm glad that you realize that you need to work on something about yourself. It happens to me, there are a lot of points that I need to work on myself. But talking about being shy, I used to be shy,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. This was exactly my expectation, that maybe someone should talk to me first. However, I guess it's been a long time that yeah, I'm not such a person that just expect the one that I like, talks to me, because I can at least start the conversation. So
Right.
start the
Yeah,
conversation and shows
totally.
that, for example, um I am in the circle now. It's his decision to go further or talk to me like further or getting closer or not, like that. Okay. But I understand about the feeling that you're mentioning, because I used to be like that. Yeah, it's
Wow.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when
Nice.
you said as a kid you were more introverted, right? And then
Exactly.
making this move.
Exactly. Yes.
Interesting. That's so
Yes.
good. I'm proud
Yeah.
of you. I'm always proud of you. You know that.
Hey, I'm proud of you too.
Slay.
I'm proud of our growth, really, and we will share little by little. That is
Totally. Yeah.
very interesting. Okay,
One thing,
nice.
one
Yeah.
thing I just remember because it's like here in Korea and Asia and I think Japan too, maybe China too. I'm not sure about the Southeast Asia, but they're making like on today's day, like the girls making self-made chocolate and give it to their crush, right? And then it's 1 month later, so the 14th of March is the white day. So basically, that's when the crush or the guys give it to the girls.
Wow.
And then I heard something that on the 14th of April
Okay.
is like the Black Day or Happy Black Singles Day. Oh, I have no idea, but I heard it. Maybe it's also only a Japan thing. I don't know. But I was so fascinated by this. Like, that's such a cool thing. Not only like Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
but really like, hey, you actually can expect an answer 1 month later from your crush if you give him self-made chocolate. Honestly, I would not do self-made chocolate. My poor guy would go to the toilet all the time, I'm telling you. So no. So no fucking way. I rather buy chocolate, but
Yeah, I don't want to, be the reason that someone dies.
exactly.
I saw my chocolate.
So exactly. So I found this very interesting. Did you know about this? You heard
No,
about
okay,
that, no?
I knew that there are some other days, but I didn't know that exactly.
Exactly.
14th of March, 14th of April. But what do they do on 14th of April? I didn't get exactly.
So 14th of April is like happy single Black
Okay.
Day, whatever.
Okay.
Even though they have like officially there is a single day, the 11th of November. At
Okay.
least in Europe, it's like the singles
Yes.
day,
Yes.
whatever. Or it's in the US too, I don't know.
Mhm.
But here's like according these months, like starting from Valentine's Day, then White Day, it's called the 14th of March, and then the 14th of April is, I don't know if it's called Happy Black Single Day, I don't know. But I heard like all people who don't have anyone celebrate and give it to themselves. I don't know. I need to read it because I didn't expect to talk about this specific topic now,
Yes.
but it just came to my mind. So it's like very interesting. I was like,
Yes.
yay, at least 1 month is for me. Yay, like
Yeah.
this. That
Yeah.
would say my old Nadine. Now I love every celebration and every day because I don't care anymore, literally. And yeah, I don't know if on the white day actually they give white chocolate. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I
Maybe
have
they
no
do.
idea, honestly. Yeah.
Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but it's fun and interesting. Just considering as something fun, I guess, not something that is a must. For me, it's like that. Yeah.
So let's answer one last question.
Hmm.
Because I was talking about it and I had such a big mouth last week to talk about ideal types. Oh my god, in Germany we
Let me
say I
ask
dig my
you
own
that.
grave,
Wait, wait, wait. Let,
okay?
let me ask you this question, okay? Okay. So, who's your ideal type, or
look at
what's your
look
ideal
at
type look like?
look at her. She already asked who? Girl.
It's
Hello.
Valentine's Day. That's why.
Be my Valentine question mark. No. So it's actually not an easy question. I think also for you guys out there, when you think about this question, it's sometimes easy to say when we talk about, hey, I only love blonde girls or blonde guys or black haired guys or I love Asians or I love Europeans, whatever. For some people it's very easy, but for me I always discovered it's not easy at all. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe some people could probably resonate with that because for me it's not about appearance so much. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As I told you before, and if you listen to all our episodes until now, I look more what the energy is like, how it
Right.
is, how he looks. For me, are the eyes very important. How eyes look at you. I don't care about the color, okay? I care about what, because the eyes shows me your soul, okay? Shows
Right.
me your energy and how you look at me, okay? If there's some spark in it. So that's for me the most important part, to be honest. I can say I tend to feel more attracted to brown haired guys, black haired guys, tall guys, okay? But not necessarily. That's why I said I tend to be attracted to. Also, when I look back at my boyfriends, okay, I had also one who's blonde and green eyes. So that's what I mean. So it's
Yes,
not like I could
specifically.
specifically,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's actually important, really. The eyes, the look, what's the communication of body language, just energy and stuff. The second thing I would say, and I'm discovering it's like an ongoing process since I'm here, it's for me very important open communication. For me, communication is key. And I think I mentioned that
Right.
already.
Yes.
Really, communication is key. If you don't feel good, tell me. If you feel good, tell me. If you have a problem, tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, functional relationships should be about communication. Because I don't see in your head, yes, I see more than other people, can feel and sense, okay? But you should also, and I should also, as
Mm-hmm.
like a, not, it's a vice versa, talk about what we really think, how we feel, if we don't like something, and all in a diplomatic and nice manner.
Right.
Because if you don't talk about it, you are so much, yeah, eating it in, this anger or something is
Yes.
wrong, and
Yes.
then you suddenly explode and you cannot rescue anything anymore.
Yes. Or
Okay,
hiding yourself.
exactly, or hiding yourself. So for me, that's the most important thing, and that's actually what I look for. And people who actually are consistent in communication, like texting, how are you doing, or like checking in, these kind of, like, yeah, maybe normal things for some people, but I had relationships where this was not normal, and I needed to guess, and thanks God I could, because I sensed
Yes.
more than other people do, right? And I see this energy and stuff. For me, it's so important. This
Yeah.
consistency of communications, of being reliable and talking about it, because it's about growing together, each individually, and helping each other out,
That's a really good point. It totally makes
For me,
sense.
it's not
Okay.
only, oh, I have sex and that's it, and wow, for me,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yes, we have that, but it's even better if our energies even more merge, and it's such a better experience, because you're having sex, you also exchange energy somehow.
Yeah.
Not somehow, but you do, on
Yeah.
a different level. So that's for me very, very important. And I don't like people who are not consistent, okay?
Yes.
Only meeting you at a night out, for example, and not
Mm-hmm.
texting after, hey, let's go for dinner, or let's go for a drink, or let's meet for coffee. I hate it. I
Right.
literally hate it. I don't like this, okay? If you do, then be consistent.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Nice points. I really like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh,
Yeah. What's your ideal type? Tell us
so
one
as
point.
you okay, so for me, firstly, I care about the appearance.
She does. Look at
She
me. I
does.
don't care about appearance, but please send me a black eyed tall guy.
Yeah, I do care about appearance, and definitely I like the guys who work out much more. More. Yeah.
Look at her.
And
Slay.
yeah, so I care about appearance definitely, but it doesn't mean that, for example, I have specific type, because
Mm.
or a specific race to mention. I cannot mention exactly like that, but I like good looking people and guys. And related
She
to,
said that 3 times now.
yeah, I'm emphasizing on it. Okay, about other points, firstly, I'm kind of person that the first impression is very important for me. Maybe you rephrase it as the eyes are important, it's like the
Mm.
door to the soul and so on. Maybe it's also in this way. However, first impression is very, very important for me. So at the first impression, I get that I really want this guy, or will continue, the relationship, or keep being in touch with that guy or not, something like
Mm.
that. And yes, so related to communication and other stuffs. Okay, firstly, first impression and physical things and appearance comes to my mind, but after that, exactly communication and how much the person is sharing, or how much that person is curious about me, or I am curious about that person, to ask some questions to know each other more. These are also important for me later on. Okay, definitely being mannered, and all other
Of course. Yeah,
standards that
yeah. Yeah, totally.
you can even search and google it everywhere. Those are all important for us. Okay, and for me, that I don't want to mention it right now, because we don't need to mention, but yeah, I can
It's
say
it's like a given, or that's why.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So all those values are important. Respect is so, so much important for me.
Yes.
So yeah, I can say, if I want to only say one word, is like respect is very important for me. And yeah, this is how I can recap about the people or the guys that I like more. Yeah,
Yeah, and who
yeah,
you attracted to, right?
yeah, yeah,
Totally, I
yeah.
completely
So I
understand.
can say at the beginning, yes, it is more appearance, physical, or like this, but little by little, I pay attention to respect, the values, manners, and how much communication we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how comfortable we are with each other.
Totally, that's
Yeah,
totally important. Yeah,
yeah,
because I mean, you share your life with this person, right?
that's true. That's
Totally,
true.
totally.
Yes.
Says the hyper independence one. Oh my goodness. I need to say something at the end, kind of a reel that you understand when I say hyper independent and independence. There's a reel on Instagram. I love this reel, and Sarah knows it. I said it to her 5,000 times. 5,000. That's not a fucking. That's German. 50,000. Sorry, but there's a reel like when finally the right person comes in or the right man comes in. My hyper independence like running away, and then she's running away, literally a woman running away, and then the guy, where are you running, and it's exactly like this. And I have the feeling with the right person, the right man for me will exactly say, then I know, okay, that's my man.
Nice.
Oh my god, I love this. I actually was a bit like nervous to talk about this, but I actually like it.
Yeah,
That's
same
good.
for me. But yeah, it was good.
It
Yeah, I
was
like
really
it.
good. It was really good. Yeah, so thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day again with this message. Sarah and me, we're gonna have a good time now together and celebrating our friendship on this Valentine's Day. So
Yes,
maybe it's also not only about love, right? So
of course. Yeah, yeah,
could be also family.
yeah.
Yeah, I know this marketing was only about lovers, right? But still, we're gonna have a good time. I hope you have a good time. Share your love, express your love. Don't be shy like me. Just do it.
Yes, right. Thank you so much. And don't forget self love. First, we should love ourselves, and then we can express our feelings to others. And if you have any experience, any about your Valentine's Day that maybe reminds you of something very interesting and lovely, you can share with us. Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
exactly.
Thank you so much. It was great. See you next week.
See you next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.